The first relation, which it's from the first degree, it's represented graphically by a straight line. Okay? طب this line, how we can draw it? We can draw it by two ways. The first one, that we have to form a table. And from this table, we have to substitute instead of x by any three numbers or any two numbers to get the values of y. If we substitute here instead of x by 0, the y will be what? Y will be 0 plus 3, which is 3, right?
Yeah.
When we substitute instead of x by 1, the y will be what? 1 plus 3, which is 4. When we substitute instead of x by negative 1, the y will be negative 1 plus 3, which is 2. In this case, we will have 3 points, which is 0 and 3, 1 and 4, negative 1 and 2. Okay? So from the 3 points, we can draw the straight line which represents this relation. Negative 1 and 2. This is a line which represents this relation. Cannot be drawn. Okay. If we join it directly, this is a line which represents the relation y equal x plus 3. But when we have y, which is fx or jx or kx equal x squared plus any number, this is called quadratic function. Quadratic.
That means that the line is curved?
Yeah, it's curve. And this curve may be upward or maybe downward. Okay? How we can be upward and how we can be downward, that we have to learn it today. Okay? So the quadratic function, which is fx or y, okay, it have a general form, which is ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay? For example, مثلا x squared plus 2x plus 1, whatever. Maybe c is 0. So in this case, if c is 0, so this number is 0. And maybe also b is 0. In this case, the second term, which is bx, also will be 0. So the quadratic function in this case, it's only y equals what? X squared. And this is called the parent function or the main function or the main quadratic function, which represented graphically by a parabola that its vertex is the origin point, like this. Okay? طب if it is y equals negative x squared, in this case, it's make a reflection on the x-axis, and it will be downward. يعني its face will be down like this. يبقى what is the sign of a when a is more than 0? The function, it's upward. When a, which is the coefficient of x squared, is less than 0, it means negative. So the quadratic function will be downward. Okay? You understand it?
Yeah.
Layan, did you have any question?
No, sir, understand it.
Okay, Bob. So y equal x squared. تعالوا نلعب شوية كده ونشوف what is the transformation of this function. If we use, did you know Dismus?
Yeah.
Okay. تعالى كده نعمل graph function على Dismus وتشوف what is the effect of the number in the quadratic function. If we write here y equals x squared. What do you notice? It's a quadratic function upward. This point is called the vertex of the function, which is A. Can you see it? Huh?
Yeah.
0 and 0. Okay? And the coordinates of this point, which is the vertex, it represents 2 something. What is this 2 something? The values of x here is equal to 0, and this is called the equation of the line of symmetry. What's the meaning of line of symmetry? It means the line that if you draw it, it will bisect the parabola into 2 coincide parts, like this. When we draw this line at x equals 0, it's bisect the graph into 2 congruent parts. Each point on the right side of the line of symmetry have an image on the left side, and any point on the left have an image on the right. Okay? It means this is called what? The line
Line of symmetry.
of symmetry, which its equation x equals 0. What the meaning of it? It means this line, all the point that lies on it, the coordinates of x is 0. So this is 0 and 0, 0 and 1, 0 and 2, 0 and 3, 0 and 4, 0 and 5, and so on. Okay? What about the second coordinates, which is y? Y here, it means the minimum values of the function. This means that all the points of that lies on the quadratic function here, the y, it's more than 0, but the 0 here, it's the least value of y. So this is called what? Minimum value of the function, or minimum value of the y when y equals 0. This is the least value of y. Y here is what? Y here is 2, y here is 2, y here is 4, y here is 4, okay? Because this point, it's 2 and 4. But what is the least value or the minimum value of y? It's the value of y in the vertex, which is y equals a 0. Okay? Type. What about if we draw another function, which is y equals negative x squared? Can you see when it's a negative x only, it's represented by straight line. But when we put power 2, it's changed into what? A quadratic, a parabola. But its vertex here, it's the same vertex of the first function, but it's reflected on x-axis. It's downward. Also, the line of symmetry is x equals 0, because the vertex here also is what? 0 and 0. The value of y here, it's called what? It's called maximum value, because all the values of y in this quadratic function, it's less than 0. So y equals 0, it's called what? Maximum value of the function. But when the parabola downward, this point is called what? Maximum. When the parabola upward, this point is called what? Minimum value of function. Okay? You understand it?
Yeah.
Okay. Type. If we write beside the x plus 2, مثلا y equals x squared plus 2. What happened for the function? It's transformed upward to units. This means that the vertex here in the original function, it's 0, 0, but it's moved up to units. It becomes 0 and 2. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So when we add x squared plus a number, it means it's moved up to units. And if we write it y equals x squared minus 3, it will move down 3 units. So the vertex will be 0 and negative 3. Okay? But the number that adding move the function up, the number that subtracting moving the function down. You understand it?
Yeah.
يبقى it's transformed up when we add, it's transformed down when we subtract. You understand it, Lion?
Yes, sir.
Okay. طيب. Let's see what is the problem in your book. He wrote here is the graph y equal x squared. It's the same graph that we drawn on the Desmos. Okay? By drawing suitable straight line on the graph, solve the equation x squared minus x minus 3, given the answer to correct one decimal place. What's the meaning of x squared minus x minus 3? Y here equal x squared, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We have two functions. What are these two functions? The quadratic function that with gray line and the linear function, which is a with straight line. The solution set here, it means the intersection point between the parabola and the straight line, which represented by these 2 points, which is 2-point حاجة and
Excuse me, sir.
yeah,
I got a question in like my finals exam. That's like find like the you know that point, the one that's in between everything.
yeah, this is the
Yeah.
midpoint.
I did it on my calculator, but I didn't know how to do it like myself. Can you teach us how?
The midpoint between 2 lines, 2 points.
Yeah, like that little middle area.
Okay.
Can you teach us how?
يعني it means you're asking about how we can get the midpoint.
Yeah.
Okay. يعني if we have a straight line like this, and you have a point A مثلا, for example.
No, it was a quadratic.
Sir, I think he means like the vertex of a quadratic
Yeah, the
graph.
The vertex,
vertex.
yeah, okay. The vertex of the quadratic function here. يعني if we have to get the vertex of this function, y equals x squared plus 3x plus 2. I said this function, its general form what? Y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Okay? This, when we have to represent it, we have to represent it by a parabola. It will be representing graphically by this curve. How we can know that it's upward? Because the coefficient here of x squared, which is a, is positive number, okay? How we can know the vertex? The vertex. The vertex here, Rashid, it's an order pair x and y. If you know the value of x, you can know the value of y. How we can get x? It's a negative b over 2a. And the y is the function of negative b over 2a. يبقى again, how we can get the vertex? What is the rule of the vertex? The vertex of the curve x and y. X is what? Negative b over 2a. And y is the function of negative b over 2a. Okay? Again,
Okay.
x is what? Negative b over 2a. And y is the function of negative b over 2a. Type. From this function, what is a? And what is b? And what is c? A is a coefficient of x squared, which is a. Tell me. A is what?
One.
1. Good. What about b?
B is 3.
Good. What about c?
C is 2.
Is 2. Then when we have to get x, which is the line of symmetry or the coordinates of the vertex x, it's a negative b over 2a, which is negative 3 over 2 by 1, which is negative 3 over 2, means negative 1.5. Okay? So the x coordinates is negative 1.5. طب how we can get y? Y is the function of negative 3 over 2. يعني this means they have to substitute instead of x in this function by negative 3 over 2, which is negative 3 over 2 power 2 plus 3 by negative 3 over 2 plus 2. Can you calculate this value? It will be what?
Sir, I have a problem with my calculator. It's not opening. Can I do
Okay,
it?
just a minute. I'll do it with you, with my calculator. Okay. Open bracket, negative 3 over 2, close the bracket, power 2, plus 3, bracket, fraction, negative 3 over 2, close the bracket, plus 2, okay? Equals, it's a negative 1 over 4, okay? So the
Okay.
vertex here is what? Is negative 1.5 and negative 1 over 4, okay? This means that the equation of line of symmetry is what? X equals negative 1.5. And it's a minimum or maximum value, Alain.
Sorry?
The value of y here will be minimum value or maximum value. The curve type will be upward or downward.
Downwards.
Downward.
Upward يا حبيبي.
How? It's negative.
It's negative though.
A يا بابا. A is positive or negative.
Positive.
Huh? The coefficient of x squared A is positive, so it's upward. So the value of the vertex here, y will be minimum value, minimum. Okay? So y is minimum value at y equals negative 1 over 4. Okay? You understand it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
طيب, I'll give you another question and you have to calculate the vertex. I repeat the rule of the vertex again. The vertex of the function is what? X coordinates negative b over 2a and y is the function of negative b over 2a. Can you repeat it with me? Huh? X is what? Negative b
Uh,
over 2a and y
yeah.
and y.
Is
The
negative
function
A over 2C.
over 2a Bob. The function of x يعني the function of x that you get. The function of negative b over 2a. يبقى again x is what? Negative b over 2a. Y, function of negative b over 2a. Can you tell me, Rashid, what is the vertex again?
The vertex, sir, I couldn't see it.
ما انا عارف، ما انا شلتها عشان كده تقولها. انا عايزك to repeat it.
Oh, 2A over B. No, I mean B over 2A and
Negative b over 2a. Negative b over 2a.
negative B over 2A,
And the y,
and the Y is negative B.
the function of negative b over 2a. The function of negative b over 2a.
Sir,
Again,
how do we type in the function of negative
يعني the
B?
value of y يا حبيبي.
Oh,
يعني
okay.
you will substitute in the function by the value of x to get y. Okay? يبقى again, x is negative b over 2a and y will be what? The function of negative b over 2a. Again, يا ليان. X is what of the vertex?
Negative b over 2a.
And the y?
Function of negative b over 2a.
Again, you Bob. Oral.
X is negative b over 2a,
And
and
y
y is the function of b over 2a.
of negative b over 2a. Again, you Rashid.
What's it called?
Again, the vertex, حبيبي.
Yeah, X is negative b over 2a,
Huh?
and the function of y
And the
is
function of negative b over 2a. The function of negative b over 2a. طيب, if I give you that y is, or fx يعني, it means the same. fx or y or gx or kx, whatever, is 2x squared minus 3x plus 4. Can you get the vertex?
yeah, it would be 2a.
A is
uh,
what? A is what?
b is 2,
And B?
and b is 3,
Negative 3. And C?
and c is 4.
Good. So to get the x in the coordinates of the line of symmetry, huh? What is its rule?
The rule is um 4 times 2,
Habibi, tell me the rule first.
x equals negative b over 2a.
Negative b over 2a. So it will be what?
So negative 3 divided by 4.
Negative 3 over 2 by 2, which is negative 3 over 4. Good.
Yeah.
So the x coordinates is negative 3 over 4. What about y, Alayan? How we can get y?
It would be the function of negative b over 2a.
Good. The function of negative b over 2a, it means the function of negative 3 over 4. This means that you have to substitute instead of x by negative 3 over 4 to get y. So it will be 2 by,
Negative 3 over 4
good, power 2
to 2.
minus 3 by negative 3 over 4 plus 4. Can you do it, Yalayan?
Okay.
Calculate it. يا ريت تبقى جاهز بالكالكوليتر برضو يا راشد, because you need it in the session. Okay?
Yeah, serious.
So I got 59 over 8.
What?
59 over 8.
59 over 8. It's okay. You understand it how we can get it?
Yes.
Okay. تعال نشوف بقى الكويستشنز اللي عندنا في الكتاب بيقول ايه. بيقول we have a parabola which is function y equal x squared. By drawing a suitable straight line on the graph, solve the equation x squared minus x minus 3 equals 0. Okay? This means that we have to solve this one. Type x squared minus x minus 3. It means what? If we have to get x squared, it will be what?
Um,
هنشوف كده مع بعض. The first function, which is y, equals x squared. This is a quadratic function, which is represented by this parabola. This is y equals x squared. The second equation, which is x squared minus x minus 3 equals 0. If we want to isolate the x squared, what we have to do for the x and the negative 3, we will take negative 3 and x to the right side by its positive sign, right? So it will be x squared equals the x, it will move to the right by positive x, and the negative 3 move to the right by positive 3. So it will be x squared equal x plus 3. This x squared is the value of what? From equation 1. It's the value of y. So you can substitute instead of x squared by y equals x plus 3. This means that in the same graph, you have two figures. The first one which represent y equal x squared, which is the parabola, and the second one, which representing by straight line y equal x plus 3, which is this line. So to get the solution set, it means we have to get the value of x at the intersection point between the line and the parabola. This is the meaning of the solution set. This point and this point. Okay? You understand it? This
Yeah.
point intersecting at what? These 2 points satisfy the two functions. يعني satisfy the two functions. يعني the value of x here is 2 point حاجة تقريبا ممكن نقول 2.3 and the value of x here is negative 1.2 مثلا. So this point 2.3 and 0, and this point is negative 1.2 مثلا and 3 and 0, sorry. This is the values of x that make this function to be 0. So this is called the solution set of this function. Okay?
Okay.
So 2.3 and negative 1.3 or negative 1.2. This is the solution set of this function, which represent the intersection point between the parabola and the straight line, which represent y equal x plus 3. Okay? Another one. Y equal x squared. By drawing suitable straight line on the graph, solve the equation 2x squared plus x minus 8. By the same way, how we can do it? يلا مع بعض كده يا شباب. The first graph, which represents y equal x squared.